All right. The next concept is what we call a curve. Okay. Does anyone remember what is a curve in geometry? Abu, go ahead.
Sir, the curve is a curve with a connection of, of more than two lines and which cannot have gaps in between it.
More than two lines are apart. थोड़ा नहीं समझ आया मेरे को. So
Sir,
curve में two lines ऐसे होना है क्या? At least two lines should be there. You're saying?
Sir, no gaps in between.
No gaps. I'm getting. No gaps. I'm getting. But is it necessary that it is more than two lines or something?
No, sir.
No, right? Like basically,
Yes,
curve is not really a concept as such, but you keep your pen on your notebook, okay? And whatever you can draw without lifting your pen up, okay? That is a curve, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's all. That will be a curve, okay? Are we getting it? If I can draw any shape without lifting my pen up, that becomes a curve, okay? It can be any shape, does not matter what the shape is, okay?
Yes, sir.
A simple example here is a line segment, okay? Line segment is also a curve, okay? If I draw a straight line, see, this is very funny, okay? Because in English, curve means it should go teda meda, right? The road is curving, we say, right? But in maths, that's not the case, okay? Any shape that I draw without lifting my pen off the notebook is a curve, okay? I hope this understanding is there now with you guys. Yeah, that's how our books define it. Yeah. Manoj, you have a question? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, can curve go upon another curve? Means, sir, you if there is a curve, sir.
Yeah.
Can it go again upon it, sir?
Yeah. Okay. We're coming to that. Yes. What do you think? Can you draw something like that? That when you draw, it goes upon itself.
We can draw something without like lifting, sir. But
I can draw this now. So this I drew, right? This is the question you're asking, right?
Yes, sir. Can it go, I'm asking, sir, upon it?
Did I lift my pen?
No, sir.
So can it go?
Yes.
Yeah, Manoj, that's the basic understanding we should have. Okay, curve can cross itself. Okay, but there are types of curves which we are coming to now. In that, we will see what is what. Yeah, Gagan, you have a doubt?
Sir, is it compulsory to give a curve starting and ending? Not like starting should be the ending point, sir.
We are coming to that. Good question, Gagan. And these are types of curves. I think we did it in class 7th, right?
Yes,
or
sir.
Have you done it last year also?
Last year, no, sir. In 7th.
Okay. Any shape that, okay, let's write this down. Any shape that can be drawn without lifting our pencil or pen. Okay, whichever thing. Now curve. Now there are some classifications here. Okay, this curve is like more like an understanding type word. Okay, it's not really a conceptual word like point and all of that. But what are important concepts here using this word is coming now. Okay, so the first one, let me just someone is Manoj is still raising your hands. You have a question?
No, sir.
Okay, the first one, like the thing which Manoj said, okay, there are two types of classifications. Okay, one is a classification of simple curve and complex curve. Okay, simple curve and complex curve. This is the first classification. Okay, yes, Anshu, go ahead.
Sir, simple curve is which doesn't overlap itself, sir. Like which doesn't what Manoj said, no, sir. The curve can go over itself, sir. That
Correct.
is not
good.
Simple curve is only it can go anywhere, but it will not cross itself.
Okay, it will not cross itself. Okay, simple curve is a curve that doesn't cross itself at any point. Okay, itself, and it is distinguished from complex curve. So Anshu, if you can say complex also quickly.
Yes, sir. Complex curve is which it is opposite of simple curve, sir. It will overlap itself, sir.
Okay, a curve. Let me correct your words here, Anshu. I'll come to that in a bit. You're right. You have understood it. A curve that crosses itself at least one point. Okay, it can cross more than once also itself at least one point. Okay, let's I hope you're writing along with me today. Yeah, let's just to keep the timing quick. I'm going to draw a simple curve now. Okay, let's not draw simple. I'm going to draw a curve. You tell me if it is simple or complex. Okay, Darshini, you're going to tell me. Darshini, this curve is simple or complex? This one which I just drew.
Sir, it is complex.
How, Darshini?
The simple curve should be closed figure, right?
Where is that coming from? Where in right now we talked about the definition. Where did we talk about being closed and not being closed?
Okay.
That's a different type of curve system. That's a different type of classification, Darshini. Open and closed. Read this definition and then tell me this definition is correct. Okay, what Anshu told is correct. Now read this definition and tell me if this curve here is simple or is it complex?
It's a simple curve, sir.
It's a simple curve.
Doesn't cross itself.
Exactly, it does not cross itself. Okay, you can draw this diagram here. Okay, as an example. Okay, now tell me this one, Darshini. This one is what? Simple or complex?
It's a complex curve.
It's a complex curve. This one is what?
It's simple, sir.
It is simple curve. Okay, this is not crossing. It's simple curve. This one is what?
Complex.
Complex curve. Are we good with this? Anyone has any doubts here? Raise your hands. Others lower your hands. Okay. If anyone has a doubt, you raise your hands. Only simple and complex we are talking about. Okay. That is, it should cross itself. Means crossing itself means it is complex. Not crossing means it is simple. Not crossing means it is simple. Crossing itself means complex. Manoj, kya doubt hai? What's your doubt?
Sir, in the second one, no, sir. Like a rectangle, it's there, no, sir.
This one, okay.
Yes, sir. It is if it touch also, if it just touch, sir, then it is simple curve, sir.
Yeah, it is just simple. If I make a circle, it is simple. Okay. If I make something like this, it is crossing and going across, then it is complex. Okay. Abu, what's your doubt?
Sir, can we classify curve in the 3D object, sir?
Good question, Abu. Okay. Right now, our understanding we are limiting it to two-dimensional curves. But when you study higher maths, no, if some of you are taking maths after 10th class, 11th and 12th, and if you are pursuing maths even after that, all of this will come in 3D also. Okay. If you see Abu, point ka definition, I think I forgot to mention this yesterday. Point ka definition mein, point is a location in space diya hai. Okay. In space means in 3 dimensions. Okay. It can be anywhere. It need not be on a flat surface only. It need not be only on 2D. You following me, Abu?
But how can it be in 3D, sir?
Okay. I want you to watch me here. I have this pen with me. Okay. This pen ka tip, it's somewhere in space, right? In this room somewhere it is, right? This pen ka tip. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So if I have to communicate to someone where the location of my pen's tip is, it is a point, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So are you understanding how it's in the room also it is there? Maybe if I think of a paper here, it is on that plane also. I think of a line like this, it is on that line also. It's on 1D also, it's on 2D also, but it is on 3D also. Every 2D is a part of a 3D. So it's on 3D also, right?
Yes, sir.
Samjhe? Okay, just conceptually, if you're not understanding, there is no need to struggle with this. But I think if you understood, give me a thumbs up, guys. What I just told, okay? A location can be anywhere in the 3 dimensions, okay? That's how the concept, so maths, guys, our real world is 3 dimensional, right? So maths also tries to capture the real world, okay? In school, we limit it to studying only till 2 dimensional because till 10th class, it's only two-dimensional. When you go to 11th class, okay, for example, in 10th class, you will only learn circles and things like that, okay, like rectangles, shapes which are two-dimensional. But when you go to 11th class, you will start learning so everything which is like sphere or any other type of three-dimensional shape, no, all of that also has an equation, and you will learn that in 11th and 12th standard if you pursue that. Yeah. Usman, how can a curve be in 3D? A sphere is a three-dimensional curve, okay? That's something you will learn when you go in 11th standard. I don't think I will be able to explain you right now, okay? So we will park that for now, okay, Usman? Yeah, moving on. Right now, till 10th standard, we're limiting ourselves to two-dimensional things. Usman, we good? Okay, now we were here. Okay, simple curve, complex curve. Now we are moving on to the next type of categorization. Simple curve, complex curve ke baad. Amruta, hold on. We'll move on to the next categorization. I'll come to your question then. Yeah. The next categorization is open curve and closed curve. Okay, Amruta, you wanted to answer this? Was that your thing? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Amruta. Tell me.
Sir,
Open curve and closed curve. What's the difference? Or anyone
sir,
else?
open. Shall I say, sir?
Sorry. Go ahead. Yes, Amruta.
Sir, open curve is when the starting point and the ending point of a curve is different. That is open curve, sir.
Okay. A curve in which the starting point and ending point are different. Okay. What about closed curve?
Me only, sir.
Yes, Amruta, you only.
Okay, sir. Closed curve is when the starting and the ending point is same, sir. When the curve starting and the ending point is same.
Okay, a curve in which starting and ending point is same. Okay. Or it can also be told in another way. For example, okay, if I take a circle or if I take a rectangle, okay, all of these are curves. I can draw this without lifting my pen. Or if I take a triangle, okay, these are all closed curves. Even a star, okay, I'm drawing without lifting my pen. These are all closed curves. As you can see, okay, 1 second, my system is hung up. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay. After this topic, I stop using this note. This topic, wait.
We can hear you, sir.
I know, ma. I'm recording. Screen sharing here. Okay. Now, even if I take a star like this, okay, I am drawing this without lifting my pen, and I am ending where I started only. Okay. So this is also a closed curve. Okay. It's not simple, but it's a closed curve. Everything is. Even if I take this symbol, okay, if I write 8, okay, let's not write like this. Let's write 8 like this. This is also a closed curve. All right. There is another way of saying this, and the other way, anyone wants to tell me, or how can I say this? Go ahead, Abu.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Wait. Hold your doubt. Any other way of saying closed curve? A curve in which starting and ending point is same. I can also say it like that. A curve which has no starting and ending point. Okay. A curve which has no starting and ending point. You see, there is no one end point, right? Start and end point. This is also a way of saying it. Some places you'll find it written like this, some places like this. It's okay, whichever way you say it. I hope you understand and you're able to distinguish between closed and open curve. This is an open curve. This is an open curve. Okay. This also is an open curve. You see, even though it started here, it ended at a different place. This is also an open curve. Gagan, go ahead. What's your doubt?
Sir, now if I write a 9, sir, like
Okay.
I'm going to write a 9 and I take it reverse up again, sir.
Good question, Gagan. Good question. Right now, for our that's a little confusing area. And right now, for all our purposes, we are going to assume it as an open curve. Okay. We are not thinking of
Not-
overlapping. Okay. We are not thinking of overlapping, which means if we are doing it and coming out, it's different. But if you're doing it and you're going there only, we're not thinking of that as a category. Okay. Good question, Gagan. Yeah. For this question, I'll give you 5 points. Okay. Abu, you have a question?
Sir, then what about a point, sir?
Good question. Good question. A point. Now, Abu, a point has no size, right?
Yes, sir.
So, do you think it comes under curve? Can
No,
it be called? Yeah, that's all. That's a good understanding. Okay, a curve in place of shape. No, I can write a collection of points also. Okay, curve is a collection of points, but it has to be more than one point. It has to be infinity points only, because otherwise it is just a single point. A single point is not a curve. You're okay with that?
yes, sir.
Okay. You can write this and keep. Okay, a single point is not a curve. You can write in the side. But right now, take this down. Everyone good with open and closed curve? Any doubts in this? The examples are also here. Any doubts in any example? You have an example which you want to ask, like Gagan asked. Any other questions you have? Okay, I'm assuming it's not there. I'll wait for 30 seconds for you to take things down here. Manoj, Abu, you can lower your hand. Manoj.
Sir, here no, in that, there no, sir.
Hmm.
In that place, sir, we can say it as a crossing or overlapping, sir.
A good question. Actually, this I wanted to clarify that time when Anshu had said, I forgot. See, overlapping means, wait, let me draw this. Okay, I have drawn a green thing here. Okay, overlap means the red thing is exactly lying fully on top of this. This is called overlap. Okay, Anshu, are we good with this? If I have something like
Yes,
this,
sir. Then
this
we can.
yes, tell me, Anshu.
It is crossing over it.
Yeah, we call it crossing, or we can also call it intersecting. Okay, we know the word intersecting, no? We can call it intersecting. Intersecting is meeting at a point, so we can call it intersecting also. Lines will not meet more than one point, but curves, other curves than lines can meet more than one point also. So what is this? This curve is intersecting itself at 3 places. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, we can use the word intersecting or we can use the word crossing. Go ahead, Abu.
Sir, how to classify a curve when we write in cursive handwriting, sir?
पता नहीं, सोचो, think about it. Okay, think about each single letter, how you think. Yeah, you can do that yourself. Yeah, Abu, think about each letter. That time you can think that, okay, what is it? A is coming to be simple or closed. Okay, so right now I'm going to give you some few questions. Okay, you have to classify them. Okay, you have to tell whether they are simple or open. Oh, sorry, whether they are simple. So 4 things. Okay, simple or closed. This is one part. Open. Sorry, not simple or complex. What am I writing? Simple or complex. Open or closed. Okay. So I want you to draw a table which has these 4 as heading, and left side there is one column for the shapes. Okay. For each shape we are going to tell which one it is. Okay. It is simple or open or closed, what it is. Yeah. Just draw this column, write a question at the side, and you write classify. The heading you write as classify the following curves as simple slash complex, simple slash complex, and open slash closed. Okay. And we'll start with a triangle, then we have a circle, then we have a rectangle. Let's call this first question, second question, third question, and then we can make some little interesting. Let's write the letter U. Okay, start doing it, guys, and we'll just have a quick discussion around this and close this topic. Yeah. Then we have the letter. Let's take the letter. I will not come now. Let's take the letter Z. Gagan, what's your doubt?
Sir, can you lower the screen, sir? I want to copy the
Copy
edit.
the question. Okay. Classify the following curves as simple, complex, and open closed. Basically, simple or complex, and open or closed. Which one? So, out of these two, it will be one. Out of these two, it will be one. Okay. You can start doing also. Yeah. Just put a tick mark wherever. If this is simple, you put a tick mark here. It's not complex. Is it open? No. It is closed? Yes. Okay. That will be your answer. Okay. Do it for the others, all of you individually. Usman, no, not right. That is not a curve. Usman, first message. Can you, Usman, तुम बोला करो यार, इतना बढ़िया डाउट आता है तुम. I am not able to check the chat all the time, man. If you speak, the entire class will learn a lot. I will learn a lot. I wish you can speak.
Okay, sir.
वो जो ऊपर पूछा था, can a curve which has a loop, was that for closed curve?
हाँ, sir.
We can treat that as a definition also, but only there will be a confusion about the meaning of the word loop now. That's why we are probably going to avoid that. Yeah, but
Okay,
if
sir.
the meaning of the word loop is clear, yes, that is correct. Okay, so guys, quickly we'll get into this. Who can start answering? The first one, the second one, circle. Raise your hands to answer, or maybe I'll just cold call. Okay, I'll call who has to answer. Yeah, let's go to Nazreen. Nazreen, second one.
Sir, simple.
Simple.
Then and closed curve.
And closed. Okay. Good. Going to Bhavani for the third one.
Yes, sir. Sir, it's simple and closed.
Okay. Just make sure it's a rectangle only. Okay. My diagrams may not be perfect. But yeah. Good, Bhavani. Next one, I'll go to Amruta. Amruta, give me the fourth one.
Sir, it's simple and open, sir.
Open. Good. And let's go to Vaishnavi for the fifth one. Vaishnavi, give me the fifth one.
Fifth one is simple and open, sir.
Simple and open. We've not seen much complex examples, so let me give you a couple of more questions. Sixth one and seventh one. Take these questions down. This is the sixth one. This is the seventh one. And then eighth one. Now this is one more important basic foundation, that is position of position of a point. Okay, let's call it position of a point. Okay, with respect to a closed curve. Okay, let's take a very simple closed curve. Okay, let's take a circle. Okay, or you can just draw any shape like a circle, which is two things. It should be the shape should be closed, the shape should be simple. Okay, can you draw any such shape quickly in your notebook? It can be like a circle, it can be a rectangle, it can be a triangle, it can be a any other kind of polygon. Yeah. Now in this, there are three terms which we need to understand. Whenever something, highlighter is not there. Okay, whenever, if I have a point which is inside this, okay, let's call this point P. Okay, this point which is inside anywhere in this area, if I have a point, it is going to be called it is going to be told that it's in the interior of the curve. Okay, anywhere if I have this point here, okay, anywhere here I have that point. Okay, what is the word there?
Exterior.
Exterior. Okay, this point, it's a point X. Okay, here the point is, this is called an exterior of the curve, anywhere here. Okay, can anyone tell me where will I say that this point is? If I'm putting a point here, I'm saying point Q, where is this point? Anyone? Anshu?
Sir, are you putting the point on the circle, sir?
Yes.
So,
You have
sir,
answered
it
it
is a part
indirectly.
of.
Okay. You've
Yes, sir,
actually,
it is a part of circle.
yeah, it is a part of the circle, but let's see what exact word will you use. Usman?
Sir, it is on the curve.
On the curve, correct. Okay, this is said to be on the curve. Okay, let's just quickly draw this diagram. Okay, you can use colors if you have, otherwise just make sure you're shading inside and outside in a different way, and you're clarifying what's on the curve. I'm sure you can lower your hands. Yeah, I'll just be back in 30 seconds. You can continue copying this.
Can someone say me what is position of a point? Then what WRT, what is that? Sir has written right. Right. Okay.
WRT is with respect to.
With respect to. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, guys, last 10 seconds. If anyone needs more time, please unmute and speak. Yeah, or just type it in the chat box. I'll check that. If you need more time, you can unmute and speak.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Darshini.
Like I got logged off like a minute ago, sir. Can you explain me I got to know the interior part, sir, but the exterior part I got disconnected, sir. Can you explain me again, sir?
Nothing, Darshini, it's simple. Okay, if I have a curve like this, okay, this is a closed curve. If I have a closed curve like this, okay, let me draw a proper closed curve. Okay, if I have a 1 second, where, hello, yeah, if I have let's take a triangle. Okay, if I have, this is a closed curve, right? For this closed curve, anything which, it's just common sense. Okay, anything which is inside is called the interior. A point here will be in the interior of the curve. A point outside will be on the exterior of the curve. A point which is on the curve will be on the curve. That's all. Yeah, on the triangle will be, it's called on only, on the triangle. Okay, on the curve it's called. We good with that, Krishna?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's all. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. Anyone needs time? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, so we have seen what is what we're seeing right now. Okay, there is we have seen a curve. Okay, we have seen what are the different types of curves, simple and closed, plus we've also seen simple and complex, plus we've also seen open and closed, right? Now we've also seen what are the different positions. If you have a closed curve, you have three types of positions. It's inside, interior, outside, exterior, and on the curve. Abu, there's a doubt in this?
Yes, sir.
Bolo jaldi.
Sir, if inside a curve there will be another curve, what will we call it, sir?
Nothing. I don't. It will be in the interior of the bigger curve. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. मतलब ऐसा कुछ नाम नहीं है उसके लिए. Maybe होगा in the future maths you'll study. Right now I don't know. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the next part which we are going to, okay, we're going to go to a specific type of curve, and this is the foundation for all the major types you're going to study later. Okay. And this type is called polygons. Okay. Excuse me, this type is called polygon. So we're going to define what a polygon is. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Simply, we have seen this before. I think a triangle is a polygon, a rectangle is a polygon, pentagon is a polygon, hexagon is a polygon. So this is a polygon of 3 sides, it's a polygon of 4 sides, it's a polygon of 5 sides, it's a polygon of 6 sides. Yeah, these are all polygons, but we need a proper definition. Anyone wants to read out the definition from your previous books? Hello? Deepa, go ahead.
Polygons are simple closed curves made using line segment only.
Simple and closed curves. Okay. Simple closed curve made using line segments only. Only, okay, that's all. 3 things are important here. One, has to be simple curve. Next, it has to be closed curve, and it should be made only using line segments. We good with this? Let me give an example. I want you to tell me if this is a polygon or not. Okay, tell me if this is a polygon or not. Deepa.
No, sir, because it is not line segment only, sir. It is circle. It should be line segment only, like
Okay.
square.
Okay, what about this one, Deepa? Is this a polygon? You're correct. With this one, you are correct.
Sir, it is a polygon, sir.
Let's say simple.
Yeah, because it have line segment.
Can you check again? Is it satisfying all criteria?
No, sir, it is like intersecting, sir, so it is not.
Correct. It is not. It is intersecting, so it is not simple. So this is also not a polygon. This is also not a polygon. What about this one, Deepa? What about this one? Is this a polygon?
Yeah, sir, because it is made up of line segment and it is not intersecting.
And it is closed also. Okay. Let's give me one more. Let's give you one more example. This is a polygon. Okay. Let's take one more example. That is, I wanted to draw these also, and maybe you can write also, because just these examples will help clarify. Let's take one more example. What about this one, Deepa? Is this a polygon?
Yeah, sir, because it is.
Read the definition
No,
once
sir,
again.
because it is not closed, sir.
It is not closed, so it is not a polygon. Okay. This one, Deepa, is this a polygon?
Yeah, sir, it is closed and made of line segment only.
Correct. All right, guys. Take down these examples. Write down the reasons. Okay. You can write here. Not made only of line segment. Okay, let me give one more example. What about this one, Deepa? Yeah. What about this one? Is this a polygon?
No,
As you
sir.
can see, why? It is having line segment. No, this line segment, this line segment, line segment, line segment.
So there it is written only line segment.
only is an important word, okay? Because here it is not having line segment. So this is not a polygon. We good, guys? I will give you 1 minute to copy things down. And if you have a doubt, raise your hands. If you have a doubt, raise your hands. Gagan, you're raising your hands. Dhananjay, you're raising your hand. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. In the definition, sir, we should write also at least it should have three line segments, no, sir.
Without 3 line segments, the Dhananjay, you will not get closed only. Try to see that. Okay. If I make with 2 only, it will be like a V shape. Right. If I make with 1, it will be straight line. It will never be closed without 2. So without that, also definition is clear. Okay. But you're right. The lowest one. Thank you for adding that actually. And for that, I will give. It's not necessary in the definition. Okay, Dhananjay. Because without that also definition is not. Think of it like definition should be something in which once you read it should become clear, okay, and it should not carry unnecessary extra information, okay. That's how a definition should be, okay. It should be very, very simple and in the less amount of words, but it should make it very clear for the reader. We can add if we want. If we are explaining this, we can say to someone when we are explaining that at least 3 line segments will be needed. But without that also, definition wala part clear hai. Okay, it is ready. Guys, one person is missing. I wanted to check who is that. IB Queen.
Pasha.
Okay. Anyhow, we have seen Polygon, and that's our last topic for now. Just take things down.